G'day guys, Lemon Eating Cow here, and today I am back with something a little bit different. I'm actually live streaming right now. I wanted to give a little bit of an update on what's going on with the channel. I tried recording this, just me talking at the camera before, like off stream, and I don't know, it just didn't fit, and yeah, so I thought I'd give this a go. I've got a bit of Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation 4 in the background. So yeah, I'm just going to play a bit of that and talk about what's going on with the channel at the moment. What's going to happen with games in the future on the channel. And then also I'm going to talk a little bit about, I don't know, some personal things, maybe some businessy type of things. But otherwise, yeah, the gameplay is just something you guys can watch while you listen to me talk shit, basically. So yeah, hello to everyone in the chat there. If you missed the start, it's just I'm just giving a little bit of an update on the channel at the moment. I was gonna make a separate video on it, but I just thought why not live stream and then just get it out while I'm doing that. So what I've been playing recently is not so much Final Fantasy XV. I really love Final Fantasy XV still, but I just feel there's still not all that much content. The small updates that they've made were good. They're good for a little bit, but there really wasn't all that much to do. So you've probably seen on the channel there's not as much activity with Final Fantasy XV at the moment. I'm still really, I love doing the news stories. I'm really interested to see where Final Fantasy will go, Final Fantasy XV will go in terms of updates and patches and DLC and all that stuff. So I'm really dedicated to doing the news. I think you guys like it. The views seem to reflect, and the thumbs up seem to reflect that you guys like my news coverage of Final Fantasy XV. So I'm going to keep that up. But otherwise, my gameplay, you're not probably going to see all that much on the channel until March the 28th with episode Gladio. I'll be getting on again and I'll cover what needs to be covered on there, maybe do a guide or two. If you don't know, the episode Gladio has been announced that it'll be able to be purchased separate to the season pass if you don't already have the season pass for $4.99. The price point makes me worry that it's going to be a little bit short though, so whether I'm going to have much content on that is yet to be seen. So yeah, but I'll definitely cover it and let you guys know about it. Otherwise, gaming, I've been playing Nioh recently. I finished Nioh. Went through the whole game. Really loved it. The story I thought was quite cool, especially if you're into like Japanese history and stuff. It's really quite cool in that regard. The gameplay is really great. There's heaps of things good going for it. I got through the whole main new game, like the original game. Then I got the new game plus. I did a few levels on that. Got all my gear up and things like that. And then I put it down and kind of took a little break for a day. And I never really got that urge to pick it back up. Like when I first started playing, I was waking up in the morning going, oh dude, I have to play Nioh, like right now. I've got the urge. But I haven't really had the urge to go back and grind away on it again. I don't really know why. It's not the game's fault, it's just my mood at the moment, I guess. I don't know where I'm meant to go right now. But yeah, it's a fantastic game. I haven't had the mood to make guides or play it all that much at the moment, so yeah. So good day to everyone in the chat. Sorry, my gameplay is not going to be the best. It's more just a like backtrack to what I'm talking about, but I'm just talking about the channel at the moment. So far as what else I was playing at the moment, what else has come out? I was playing Yakuza 0 for a bit. I did a couple of streams on it. I did a few side quests and main quests. I just don't feel it's that viewable, really. It's a great game, but there's a lot of it's very text heavy and very cutscene heavy, so I just feel that it wouldn't really play too well on the channel, and for Twitch maybe wouldn't play all that well as well. That's how I feel anyway. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. For Yakuza 0. Sorry if you're looking forward to lots of gameplay, but I just I don't really know how to put it on the channel all that good at the moment, and I certainly don't want to do it in injustice. As far as Kingdom Hearts go, 2.8, I did do a playthrough of 0.2 on the channel. I really liked that, although it was incredibly short. It went like for 2 or 3 hours or something. I've got the playthrough up on my channel, but it was really, really short. I was disappointed in that, but the actual game was amazing. The graphics were really good. The gameplay was great. Like the battle system was awesome. So yeah, I was pleased with that, but the length just kind of let me down. But if Final Fantasy... Whoop, I don't want to do that. If Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be anything like what the 0.2 demo was, Birth by Sleep, then I'm pretty excited for it. And as far as my playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 1 on the PS2 goes, it's not happening at the moment. I used an emulator to play it, which I'm a bit ashamed of. And I also, it's got black borders, and the audio is often messed up, and it's just, I'm really not happy with the way I produced it. So I'm gonna hold off that gameplay until I get 1.5 or 2.5. And then I'm going to probably restart it. I'm sorry, but I'm going to restart it. I think it'll be a better experience for me and for you guys, especially to watch. It's going to be way, way better. So yeah, if you're a fan of that series, I'm sorry that I cut it so short, but I really don't think the production value was up to scratch. So, yeah, going to improve that. Yeah, 0.2 Birth by Sleep was incredibly short. Really good, but short. I bought pretty much the whole 2.8 just to play that, and yeah, it let me down a little bit in length, but I'm sure a lot of girls said that about me too before. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, my character on Final Fantasy VII is named Lil Kidda, after a someone made a very kind donation to me, and also I've got Steve Lord as Tifa at the moment. Yeah, so as far as games being played at the moment, that's pretty much what's going on with games being played. What I'm gonna play in the future, I've actually got Horizon Zero Dawn pre-ordered right now. It says it's going to be available to play in like 6 hours on the Australian PlayStation Store, so I'm pretty pumped for that. I think it's going to be really, really cool. Yeah, love it. It looks really, really good so far. So I don't know if I'll do a playthrough on the channel, but I'm definitely going to be doing a... it looks like I'll be able to do some pretty good guides for it, maybe. Yeah, but we'll just see how it all goes. Yeah, but otherwise definitely expect to see a lot of Horizon Zero Dawn on the channel. Beyond that, I think what's coming up after that? Nier Automata is coming out this month, I believe, and I'll be picking that up. Although it's already been all over the internet, man. Like, I think the Japanese version came out with English subtitles and English voice acting, so, and menus and everything. So people have already put it all over YouTube, which it only really annoys me because I don't have the same access. I'm sure if I had it, I wouldn't care, but I'm a little bit salty about that. I just hope by the time I get my hands on it, there's still some videos to make on it. John Brown asks here about the Shadows of Mordor sequel, Cal. Yeah, man. So in case you guys don't know, recently, I think it was Target leaked the sequel to Shadows of Mordor, Middle-earth, which was a fantastically good game. I really loved that game. Apart from the whole controversy and them trying to censor people about it when it first came out, it was a really, really well done game. I really enjoyed it. So I'm really looking forward to the sequel. I can't think of the name right now, but it looks really kick-ass. I think they said it's going to be coming up in June or April, or no wait, June or July, or I don't know, don't quote me on that. It's going to come out sometime this year. Yeah, but otherwise, what else is coming up? I think after Nier, we have Mass Effect 3 Andromeda. Now, I've never played a Mass Effect game before in my life. When it first came out, I think it was an Xbox exclusive. I could be wrong. But for some reason, I always associate it with Xbox. And I didn't have an Xbox, and I just thought, nah, it's just some Xbox crap. I'm not biased against Xbox anymore, but back then I was very much like, if it's not PC, if it's not PlayStation, I don't care. But now I've got a broader thought on things. So I'm going to be picking up Mass Effect 3 Andromeda. It looks really, really good, and a lot of people have been saying to me, it's going to fit your style, and I think they think that I'll like it, and things like that. So yeah, I'll definitely give it a look. I was still kind of on the fence about it, but then today I read that they're going to have like full nudity in it. So that's a purchase for me. They should have just said that like months ago, and it would have been a full purchase for me. No, it does look like a really good game, so I'm going to be picking that up. And it looks like it'll be really good to make some guides and stuff on. So yeah. If I really like it, maybe I'll do some Mass Effect 1 and 2 on the channel and see how that goes. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty cool. What else we got? But at the same time, I think on the same day or close to it, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands comes out. Now, you'll see that I did on the channel, I did about 2 live streams with Wildlands. I quite enjoyed the multiplayer. I thought it was really good. I played with a couple of guys from the channel, actually. One was Michael Turner. I think his PSN is like Hades 16X. That was really good fun playing with him. And I also played with a guy named John Woo's kid, or John Woo's son, I think his name is on PSN. Sorry, I don't know his name on YouTube, but I know he's a viewer. Really good fun. I loved the multiplayer. It was really good, especially when you get the shot where you both take a synchronized shot and everything goes perfectly. It's just, it feels awesome. But as far as single player goes, I think there's a bit too many bugs and connectivity issues and things like that to really warrant a purchase at the moment. If you've got a group of buddies that you can play with reliably and you know they're going to get copies of the game, it'll be really good fun. But for someone like me that doesn't have like a dedicated group of friends to play with online, I really don't think it justifies a purchase for me. And it's just made worse by the fact that it's Ubisoft and they use that Uplay bullshit, and Ubisoft is Ubisoft, so I don't think they really earn or deserve our respect at all, or trust at this point. So especially after what's happening with For Honor, the peer-to-peer network and things like that, I've played it and it's not good, man. It's really not good. It's letting it down at the moment. Yeah, but as far as games go, that's pretty much it. Just touching on For Honor, like I said, I played the closed beta, and the problem was not the netcode really, but it was the peer-to-peer. If someone is losing and they drop out, they have to find a new host. Sometimes you get replaced by a bot. Sometimes you just get paired with people that don't want to play the game properly and do their own thing. It's quite frustrating. Again, if you had a group of friends to play with, it wouldn't be as bad, but still you're relying on peer-to-peer networking, which I think is bullshit and is a bit of a cop-out. Excuse me, on Ubisoft's part. They really took the cheap road with that one. Excuse me. Yeah, but I think that mainly covers up upcoming games. I could be wrong. Any of you guys in chat, is there any games that you're looking forward to that I haven't really mentioned? I'm sure there's one or two. Titus, even with superb internet, I would say for Australia I have probably the higher end internet. I've got 100 down and 40 up, so it's pretty good. And yeah, I get issues with I had issues with For Honor, and I had some issues with Wildlands, but I think that's more because of the peer-to-peer and just Ubisoft being Ubisoft, more likely. V2, I talked a little bit about Yakuza 0. I don't think it's something that's that streamable or watchable. Maybe I'll do a stream if there's more interest in it. I'm not doing it just for the views, but I just feel there's heaps and heaps of text. It's not all voice acted, so it's a bit hard to judge how fast, how long people need to read certain cutscenes and all that stuff. So I guess, I don't know. Sierra asked, will I be playing Zelda? No. Purely because if the channel had have still been doing as well as it was last month, then I was intending on buying a Switch. But since I've stopped covering Final Fantasy XV so much, I haven't actually got as much revenue as I originally got. Which is fine, like, I'm not doing it just for the revenue, but if my revenue had been higher, it would have justified the purchase of the Switch, but at the moment, I really can't afford to buy the Switch. It's just not at all feasible. Otherwise, I would love it if Nintendo sent me one. Not gonna happen, but it would be really cool. I just can't afford it. That's the main problem. Otherwise, I'd really like to play it. Although another point that made me a little bit turned me off getting it, I guess, was the fact that Nintendo seemed to copyright strike a lot, so I was a bit worried about what would happen if I got too many copyright strikes. It's a bit unpredictable with Nintendo. I know they're getting better, but I would have hated to be in a boat where I couldn't cover a game after spending so much on it, because I was getting copyright strikes for it. So it's something to consider. Persona 5, I don't know about Persona 5. I've never actually, you're gonna hate me for this, I guess, I've never actually played a Persona before. When it first came out, I was still reading gaming magazines, and I read, like, Persona, the first Persona. I read everything about it. I read guides, I read everything on it. I just never picked it up. So I've been following Persona. It's one of those games that you're like, I should play that, but you never get around to it. So maybe I'll look into Persona 5. I'm not sure yet. I'll see how it goes. I'm not going to rule it out, but I'm not going to say it's a definite yet either. John Brown asks, think you'll do the older Nier or the Drakengard series? I love Drakengard. I absolutely love the original. I played the hell out of it. I really, really enjoyed it. Whether I can get my hands on a streamable or a viewable copy of it is another story. I don't want to have to buy a system just to play it. Excuse me. But if I can get it on a system that I can easily record on, then yeah, I might give it a shot. But as long as there's so many good games coming out, I don't know if I can fit it in. So, yeah. What else is on the horizon? And also Tekken 7 is on the horizon. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but I'm a big fan of Tekken. I can't say I'm all that good anymore. I used to be decent when Tekken 4 was out, but ever since then it's been on a steady decline. I usually main Paul Phoenix. I know he's probably low tier. I'm not actually sure. I don't care about tier systems all that much. I just play whoever I like to play. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm pretty pumped about that. I've got the my custom controller in the back there all made up with a Brooks Universal Fight board in it, which is, if you're building an arcade stick yourself, Brooks Universal Fight board, amazing, man. They're so easy to rig up, and yeah, awesome. As far as any other games go, chat, is there any other games that you guys are looking forward to that I haven't mentioned at all? Ooh, we got a preemptive attack. Take this. Yeah, that's about all I can think of at the moment. So that about covers it for games. Now, I needed to mention something, I guess, a little bit... Oh, sorry. Before I move on. Injustice 2, I will definitely have a look at. I don't know whether I'm going to purchase it. I really love what team make that game. It's the guys that make Mortal Kombat. I can't think of their names at the moment. Anyway, I really love the Mortal Kombat games for their story and a lot of their gameplay features. and I like Injustice for its story and its gameplay features, but I don't really like the fighting style on it all that much. Yeah, I definitely prefer like a Tekken or a Street Fighter type of fighting style. It just, I don't know, it doesn't feel natural to me, so it's a bit hard for me to play. So I don't know whether I probably won't purchase that just because I don't like the particular style. But, you know, things could change down the track. If I see something really impressive, then yeah, maybe it'll change. NetherRealm Studios, that's it. Thank you, V2099, the V2 suit. Yeah, so that's about it for games, I think. But as I said before, on a personal note with what's going on with me at the moment, I touched on this a little bit in previous streams. My daughter went into hospital early last week. She had something which is called intussusception. I don't know if you guys know anything about that, but it's intestinal problems that usually happens with young children, usually males. It's a bit weird that it happens to females, but she had to go in and have surgery. It was pretty serious. She was like on death's door. Well, maybe not that dramatic, but to us, we've never seen her like that before, so it was really, really scary for us. It was a horrible experience. I'm sure it was more horrible for her, but anyway. But after she went to surgery, she had a little bit of complications after that, but 3 or 4 days later, now she is recovered and she's at home. So she's really good. She's laughing, giggling, screaming the house down when she doesn't want to go to sleep. So she's completely back to normal. Everything's perfect, and it's amazing to see just how resilient little babies are, man. It's just, you think they're these little tiny things that are so easily to hurt. They are, but the beating she took from the surgery and the way she bounced back was just, it's amazing. It's just amazing to see. So yeah, everything is really good on that front. So thanks everyone for their support and their questions, and just yeah, I've got real positive reassurance and support from you guys, which it really helps actually. But the reason why I mentioned that, it's not for sympathy or anything like that, although I really do appreciate it. It's more because you might have noticed not so much activity on my channel lately. It's just that it's been impossible for me to focus. I sit down, I get the footage for a guide, then I go into my editing software and my brain it turns to mush. I really have lost the focus recently to do guide videos or guides in general, really. So yeah, I've been trying, but it hasn't been coming out. There's a barrier. It's almost like writer's block or something. But yeah, I'm trying to get back on it. Now that my daughter's better, it's going to be better for me. So I think with Horizon Zero Dawn, it's definitely going to be a bit of a turnaround for that in that regard. So yeah, otherwise everything's positive at the moment. Everything's really good. Yeah, thanks for all the support for you guys in chat right now. It's yeah, it's really nice to see. But also another update on the health front. I think I'm doing this wrong. Anyway, whatever. Another update on the health front. I've discussed it in the past, but I need surgery on my back. It's nothing major. Well, it's still spinal surgery, but it's not anything to worry about too much, I don't think. Am I gonna die? Anyway. Yeah, I'm going in for surgery on this weekend. Like in 3 or 4 days, on the Friday, I'm going in for surgery. It's gonna be just a day surgery. They're just gonna cut open my back and cut out a bit of my spine. So nothing to worry about, pretty standard stuff. They don't seem to be too worried. They're just like, whatever. They think I'll be walking around the next day anyway, so I'm really not too concerned about it. Nor should anyone else be, really. You just know if I don't upload again, I'm probably dead. So, but yeah, no, I wouldn't. There's nothing to worry about. She'll be right. yeah, but otherwise, I just wanted to mention, holy shit, I just died. I just wanted to mention that because it's possible, I don't know how the recovery is going to go. It should be, like I said, it should only take like the day and then I should be out the next day. But you never know, there could be complications or something. So I just want to let you know, if my uploads don't happen, then how do I, defend? Then it's just because maybe my recovery is taking a bit longer and I can't get to the computer or whatever's going on. So yeah, no real need for concern, but it's just, if you see the channel flagging a bit, then that's probably the reason. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Yeah, I'm going to be under general anesthetic. That's probably the most scary thing about it, is the anesthetic. I think that's probably the most dangerous thing in operations you have to worry about. Of course, losing function to my legs is also something to worry about, but eh. But yeah, otherwise, it's just general. They knock me out for an hour or so, then I'm good to go. Be strong. Yeah, but otherwise, I think that's most of the stuff out of the way. Also, I hit like 7,500 subs recently, so I just want to say thank you to all you guys here. Really, it's amazing. I say this every time, but I didn't expect this level of subs or attention or support. So every time I see it, it's amazing. It's really good, and I love the fact that you guys are. Generally, everyone that comments on my videos is pretty positive, and if they're not positive, they're ready to make a structured argument instead of just saying, shut up, eat dick, or, you know, some childish argument. Usually there's something to back it up, so I'm pretty happy with that. So, yeah. But otherwise, one other thing that I wanted to talk about, and I feel a bit uneasy talking about it, but it needs to be talked about, I guess. Just touching on the 7,500 subs thing. I really want to make YouTube or Twitch or something into a future for me. I feel like I've got a little bit of a knack for this internet thing, so I want to try and see if I can make it into a career. The thing is, though, at the moment, although I'm getting some revenue and it's more than I expected, it's not enough to sustain a small family. So at the moment, it's not sustainable. I can't just do YouTube and survive. So I'm going to be looking into possibly more things like maybe affiliate programs where I put links to pages, and if people go on there and they buy, say, the microphone I'm using or something, I get a percentage of that. Or I'm going to look at maybe sponsorships, if that's a realistic thing, I don't know. And maybe even doing, say, a video every now and then where I say, hey, buy this game or buy this something that it's really cool. I'm going to try and make it something that fits with you guys and fits with me. It's not going to be like, I'm not going to do an ad for some perfume or something, you know. But I don't know what you guys think about that, but I'm making this video early before I start doing that so I can ask your opinion on it. Because I really don't know. I don't really, at this point, I don't want to have to rely on donations or something like that. I feel just you guys watching my videos and commenting and stuff is good for me, is really a good amount of support. But I don't want money to like come directly from your pockets, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I still feel a bit uneasy about that. I've never been a guy to really want that type of not charity, but I don't know, that's the best word for it at the moment. Whether my attitude changes on that in the future or not I'll see. For anyone that's made a donation so far, I'm really, really appreciative of it. It's something that's quite foreign to me, so I'm a little bit uneasy with the whole thing, but thanks very much. But like I said, I really want your feedback on it. Is affiliate marketing the way to go? Should I do a sponsored video every now and then? Should I beg for cash. Like, I don't know. But I really want to try and make this a full-time thing, so I got to really look at this as a kind of like a, of course it's from the heart and it's a hobby as well, but I also need to look at it like a business if I want to make it a full-time thing. So yeah, but that's just me worrying about my family and things. So yeah, but otherwise if it doesn't happen, I'll keep it out of the got nothing, I don't mind. I'll keep it out of the channel as much as I can. I just want to make it about video games, but I feel every now and then I just have to be honest with you guys and tell you where I'm going with it all. So yeah. So that's where I'm at, pretty much. But again, I really love doing this at the moment. I know I've lost my mojo, I guess, over the past couple of weeks, but that's just because of shitty personal circumstances. But yeah, I'll try not to let that get in the way. And what am I meant to be doing? I'm meant to be talking to Aerith? Yeah, I'll try not to let that get in the way, and we'll see how it goes in the future. Release a mixtape, says Steven. I don't know if you guys would like my type of music. It's a bit all over the shop. Bit into K-pop, because my wife is Korean. I'm into like heavy metal, new metal. I'm into like solo female singers as well. All sorts of stuff, so it's all over the place. I've been naming my characters after people in on the channel. I've got a few donations so far, so you know, just because I feel a bit guilty almost about accepting them, I feel like I have to give back in at least a little way. So I've been naming my characters after people that donated. Not that that's a way to entice people to donate, it's more like a thank you for it. So, one of my latest ones has been Michael. So, Aerith is going to be called Michael. Very accurate. Michael is actually my name, so it's a fantastic name anyway. So she can be Michael. That's a lovely name for a woman. Michael T, because it was Michael Turner that donated. And he donated like 70 bucks or something, so it's crazy, man. I feel really guilty about it, so there you go. I don't feel so guilty anymore. I'm Michael T, the flower girl. Nice to meet you. I'm sure he'd be impressed with that one. G'day everyone in the chat. Silent Shooter, Zach, Titus, Steven, John. Who else am I missing? I said Zach before. Who else have we got? Contour. Sorry if I missed you. Just post if I missed you. Anyway, if you're just joining, I'm just giving an update on the channel. Not really the most exciting live stream, but there's just some things I needed to get off my chest, so yeah. Man, I'm totally doing the whole cross-dressing section. I don't know, Lil Kidder donated to me a while back. I don't really know if they're a guy or a girl yet, so it could go either way. Titus as well. Hello, Titus. Release a drawing. Man, I can't draw at all. What if they're both? Yeah, I don't really want to get into gender politics right now. Well, maybe they're a cross-dresser. I don't know. Kelson Massive, thank you, mate. Thanks for the support. Yeah, I'm sorry for the lackluster gameplay back here, but it's great to be playing. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. Talking more or what? It's great to be playing Final Fantasy VII again. I hate the borders. I think it's a travesty that they released it on the PS4 with the borders. I mean, blech. It's gross, man. John Brown asks if I ever considered doing a 1.0 out of bound glitches Final Fantasy XV guide. No, it's not. Honestly, like it's interesting for me hearing about it, but for me watching it, I don't find it all that interesting. I don't like unfinished content, really. I guess you could argue that Final Fantasy 15 is unfinished content, but I don't know, I'd prefer, if they are going to include it in the game, I'd prefer they released it in full and I can watch it in full. Or if it's something really cool that they don't intend to release, then I'm almost better off not knowing about it. So for me, it doesn't capture my interest all that much. Yeah, that's Stephen. It's kind of sad to know, you know, that about the unfinished stuff. Yeah, I don't really want to know too much about the unfinished stuff. You know, if they say, "Hey, man, we were going to release an amazing mode where you could fly around with all your weapons out and like the cool cutscenes," I don't want to know that I missed out on that shit. Like it's annoying that I missed out on it. So, yeah. But otherwise, I think that's the bulk of what I wanted to cover as far as channel updates go and stuff. If you're watching this video at a later date, I would really like to know what you guys think about what I was saying about the business side of it. Like, would you be adverse to me doing sponsorship videos every now and then? Do you think an affiliate program is the way to go? I really don't know. I'm new to this whole thing, so a bit of your feedback would be really great. Yeah, that's where I'm standing at the moment. Otherwise, I'm kind of liking the Final Fantasy, although I'm not paying much attention to the story right now. I've played this game so many times before, so it's all saved up here anyway. So yeah, I guess we'll just get on with the regular scheduled programming. I'm sorry about the time of this too. If you're in America and you're watching this at a later date, you're probably thinking, why does he stream at such shitty times? But this is the only time that I definitely knew I had a window where I could talk about this type of stuff. So it's just, I have to get it out of my head before it evaporates, which happens quite often. Also, I was thinking about, I don't know what you guys think about it. Anyone in chat? I think I'll do a quick video on my setup at the moment, like my computer, kind of what my room is looking like at the moment, what mic I use, my headphones, blah, 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 all that type of stuff. It'll be unsponsored. It won't be like a, hey, buy this type of thing, but I've got quite a few questions from my Facebook page and also private messages here on YouTube just asking what this do I use, what that do I use, what type of setup do I use. So I'm going to do a quick video going over that and yeah, just letting you guys kind of know what my setup is, which I always find it interesting to watch people's setups, so I'll give that a bit of a shot. Oh, Ares! No! Or Michael T! Yeah, Patreon. I don't know with Patreon, because for me... I'll fight him. Are we meant to fight him? Yeah. Wait, is that Aerith by herself? Michael T. Alright. Patreon, you kind of have to offer something. I know I make guides and videos, but I don't really know what I can offer beyond that. Like, I really wouldn't know. Like, say, oh, donate to me and I'll make your name in Final Fantasy VII. Like, I don't know. I don't know what extra I could provide on top of the videos I make, so I really don't know. Oh, so I can go upstairs here and kick down barrels on people, can't I? Yep. I do not remember which barrel goes where, so yes. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to talk about, really, I guess. So yeah. But I'm actually looking forward to doing a little bit of the setup video. And yeah, I get... Dude. See, Michael Turner. Michael Turner. Mate, thank you again for your donation. I feel that I'm sending you broke or something. I think Michael's donated like 90 bucks or something now. It's friggin' crazy, man. Thank you so much. I still feel guilty about it, but yeah. Actually, and it's not... Thank you, Michael. Thanks, man. It's not... I didn't do this as a reward to Michael. Just like, hey man, he donated, but... we did play some Wildlands together on the weekend, and it was really, really good fun, actually. I had quite a good time. Is it this one? Yeah, maybe. No! Yeah, we both played Wildlands together, so it was really good fun, man. Really good fun. Yeah, here's Michael T doing his stuff. Also, I think I named Tifa... She is called Steve Lord, and then we have Cloud as Lil Kidder, and I've got a few more characters that I can name at the moment, so yeah. Oh, good time to tune in then, Michael. Yeah, well, I already named Barrett something, and I don't get to another male character for a while now, so... I guess I didn't have much of a choice. Michael told me that he wants to be a pretty flower girl, so I'm just fulfilling his dreams for him. Oh, dude, I just realized the implications, though, of naming you... Oh. I'm sorry, man. Spoiler alert. This is not a spoiler. This is like the Sixth Sense spoiler. This character dies like halfway through the game, so I'm really sorry, Michael, for naming you after a character that's gonna get it. Ouch. Sorry, man. Guys, don't believe Michael. He totally... We were playing Wildlands, and we were like sniping people, shooting people in the head and stuff. And all he could talk about was being a pretty flower girl. And I was like, I don't know where you're going with this one, man. But yeah, that's where we're sitting right now. I used my barrel before. I don't have any barrels for you, mate. I wasted the one on the stairs before. Oh well, she's just gonna have to fight him. Fight him! I guess I'll have to knock one down. Post the video. It got corrupted. There was a lightning storm or something. Yeah, yeah. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't know if Lil Kidder is a girl or a guy, but he's gonna dress up like a girl later on, so my bases are kind of covered on that one. Man, I totally forgot about this section of the game. I can also speed up the gameplay on the PS4 version. If you click in the left stick, it speeds times 3. And also if you click in the right stick, you get instant limit break. And if you press both together, I think you don't get random encounters. I think that's it. I think we're placing too much negativity on being a flower girl. I mean, it's a respectable job, it's a respectable profession. Yeah, John. Actually, Lil Kidder and MT will be going on a date later in the game. And if I was playing the Steam version, I could keep you alive for the whole game. Is she gonna make it to us? Have we used all our barrels? Well, the counted ones anyway. Yay! But otherwise, the whole point of this video was the channel update and to tell you what I'm doing with everything and ask for your advice. So again, if you guys see this video posted, I plan on posting this video once I'm done. If you could comment any advice or tips you've got on how I handle the future of YouTube, I'd really appreciate your feedback, because the only reason why I'm here is because of you guys. So I really respect your views, and I try to reply to as many comments as I can. Thank you, Aries. Oh, Arius Music. Thank you. Yeah, I try to reply to as many stuff as I can. In comments, sometimes the worst habit I have at the moment is I'm kind of fixated on like YouTube at the moment. So I got my phone there next to my bed, and I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll be kind of like groggily checking my phone for any notifications I get. And I'll be halfway through answering a comment on my page, which I think, oh, this is a really important comment, I want to reply to it. And then bleh, fall over, asleep. And then I don't get time to, I forget that I was meant to respond to it because I just pass out. Michael, man, dude, you are crazy. What profession do you have, Michael? Are you like a gold earning dude or something? Thank you, man. Thanks again. But your donation's a bit in vain because I can't protect you, man. I would take the sword for you, or little kidder, I'm sure, would take the sword for you, but I can't promise that you're gonna live through this one, man. But thank you, thanks again. I don't know how more I can. I don't know. I still feel guilty about the whole thing, but yeah, thanks, man. So Michael Turner, or do you prefer Hades? I don't know, man. Nickname or real name? Are you gonna get Wildlands? Because I think I messaged you before in PSN. The single player for me, it doesn't sell me, the single player. Multiplayer, I had heaps of fun, like especially when you line up shots and you take shots together and everything is just clicking. It's awesome. It feels so great. And the banter and stuff while you're playing is amazing. But single player for me, I just got frustrated at the AI and it wasn't a fun experience. So I really can't justify a purchase. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Zach. Zach has to go because it's 2 in the morning. Dude, thanks for staying up and watching and supporting me. Thanks a lot. Yeah, man, I would, well, I can, just off your donations alone, I can afford it. So, man, if you want me to buy it just for you, then you've already paid for it. So, but outside playing with, say, you and John Woo's son or John Woo's kid, I didn't enjoy the single player that much. So it would be pretty much buying it just to play with you guys, really. There's multiplayer in Mass Effect. Okay. Is it necessary or is it just like an add-on-y type of thing? I think Mass Effect is generally going to be a more enjoyable and AAA type of experience. Their track record has been phenomenal, so I really think it's going to make a good game. I think it's going to view well. I think it's going to play well. So I'm pretty pumped about that now. I never used to be, but I am now. But it's really strange. I've played now, not so much before. Like when I lived in Berlin, I met quite a few Americans. G'day, Rockfellow. I met quite a few Americans, but since being back in Australia, I haven't interacted with many Americans. But since having the channel and going on PSN and playing some multiplayer games with you Americans, well, I don't know where all you guys are from, but some Americans, it seems like a lot of you guys have really good voices for, like, just in general, good accents, good voices. for YouTube. I know a lot of people tell me that I have a good voice for YouTube. I don't really see it too much, but thank you. Yeah, good voices, man. The pronunciation is clear and everything. I think some of you guys need to get into YouTube more. Oh, Malaysian, yeah. Yep, that makes sense. Was it you, V2, or am I thinking of someone else that went to a wedding recently? Was that in Malaysia? Ah, John. Okay, you got to pick up your kids from school in 30 minutes. My wife and daughter are out of the house at the moment visiting their friends, so... But then, thing is, like, as I was saying before, I've met some people that have really great voices, and I think they should be getting their voice out there. And they have quite good ideas, and they're quite articulate. So, yeah, I want them to be making YouTube videos. But then some other people that make content on YouTube, I try and watch their guides, and I'm just like, your voice is like a cheese grater next to my ear. It's just, holy shit, man. Just stop, please. Or... they'll be having a guide and I'll think, oh, this is pretty good content. And they'll just like massive throat clear and just, I'll be like, whoa, dude, come on, edit that shit out or something. Yeah. Arius Music, Cow, what do you think about Final Fantasy XV? I think a lot of things about Final Fantasy XV. I love the game. It is what launched my channel. I think it's really well made in some regards, but I also think it was kind of pushed out the door, and I wish they had spent more time on it, or yeah, I don't know. But overall, it's a great game. It's a decent story. I just wish it had been fleshed out a little bit more. Hopefully, by the end of the year, it's going to be a bit more of what it should have been, but we'll see. We'll see. V2, if you're not getting any feedback about your voice, then it's probably a good thing. Because if people hate your voice, they're going to tell you pretty quick. That's the thing on YouTube. If you're doing something wrong, you can pretty much guarantee someone's going to say something about it pretty quickly. If you're doing stuff right and you're not getting much feedback, maybe that's a good thing. Michael Turner, yeah, man. Advent Children, I did watch. I enjoyed. Like, the animation was unbelievable, and it was so good to see Final Fantasy in that light. I was kind of... It's classic Square, or classic Final Fantasy. They made Cloud into such a... I guess he already was, but the whole movie, he just kind of moped around, and it really got on my nerves, actually. But as far as the animation went, it was amazing. The soundtrack was really good. Yeah. Rockfellow, yeah, man. I've got Horizon. Actually, I'll show you right now. Oh, can't connect the network. Anyway, I can play Horizon in 5 hours and 48 minutes. So yeah, I've got it preloaded and everything. I'm hanging out to play it, man. Steven Sins, what am I playing in the future? I am playing, like I said, Horizon Zero Dawn, and at the start of the video I talked about it a bit more, but after that, probably Nier Automata, and then Mass Effect 3 Andromeda. Ah, V2. Well, link me your gaming channel, man. I don't know if you have already. I'm sorry if you have. I get a load of messages, man, so it's a bit... it's hard to keep track of people's personal and gaming account, but Yeah, remind me of your gaming channel or link it to me and I'll check it out again. The soundtrack in Final Fantasy VII is great. I really, really like it. And this is awesome. Like, I know I'm not, because I'm focusing on chat more than I am. Oh, totally random gaming. Yeah, now I remember you, man. Yeah, I totally remember. Yeah, because I'm focusing more on chat than I am the game. It's really good to see characters. Like, look at all these characters we can interact with. In Final Fantasy 15, we were just like, who cares? I couldn't care less about talking to townsfolk in Final Fantasy 15. It was really badly done. Do we have any gil? I guess, do we need potions maybe? Phoenix down. I don't remember, like, do you actually need items in this game in the start? It's been years upon years since I played this game. Like, I played it when it first came out in 97 or something. I don't think I've played it since probably 98 or so. It's been years. Yeah, Neo Automata looks really good. Like I was saying before, I'm pretty salty. It's understandable. People get it early, but the Japanese version had full English access to it. So it's all over the internet already. So whether that affects my guides or not, we'll have to see. But I'll buy one of these. I'll buy two of those. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to affect my guides or my gameplay or anything, but it's already everywhere, all over the YouTube. So, yeah, I'm a bit salty that I missed out on the early rush on that one. I think it's really going to affect the views, which I'm still going to post on it, but it's definitely going to affect my views on it. Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII was great. I really liked Final Fantasy VIII. A lot of people don't, though, which I don't really understand because I loved it, but... Oh, there are only two of us in the party at the moment. I need to put restore on my materia. Yeah, that'll do. Wait. I should give, Michael can have the restore materia. Whoops. Oh man, I'd forget all the buttons for this. God damn. Sorry about all the fluffing around here. There we go. That'll do. Sorry, I'm just going back over chat here. Yeah, thanks, Totally Random. That's really cool, man. You certainly don't have to credit me for the guides. You know, I've got pretty much most of the views I'm going to get out of my guides anyway, but if you do end up linking to my guides, that's really nice, but I certainly don't expect it. Biggs and Wedge are in nearly every game, I think. I think they first appeared in... Did they first appear in Final Fantasy IV? I don't know. But I think Biggs and Wedge have been in pretty much every game. But then again, I'm not the lore buff. Mr. Happy will be able to tell you. I think he has a bestiary on it. Rockfellow, I'm from Australia. And Australia generally gets the earlier updates of the PSN store. Yeah, they tend to get pretty early ones, so yeah. Totally Random. I've tried draining red giants, but they get skinnier, but they never really seem to die. I run out of MP way too quick. Yeah, the co-op in Mass Effect seems interesting. It's got a fantastic single player anyway, so the multiplayer being added onto it, I think it'll add to it rather than like it being a necessity, so... Bodyguard. Yeah, Michael, I could be wrong, man. Like I said, if you don't know of Mr. Happy before, his bestiaries, even if you don't like his other content, is great. I've learned so much from about Final Fantasy through his bestiaries. They're quality stuff. Ah, okay. Totally Random says in Final Fantasy XV, if you drain their right hand, the sword becomes smaller. Does the actual hitbox become smaller on the sword as well? Or is it still the same? I skipped that last line. God damn it. But it said, is Steve Lord a girl? There it is. Steve Lord is a guy, I would imagine. Girlfriend? Yeah, that's right. Sorry, Michael. Steve is my girlfriend. Are there... Your answers really don't make any difference with Aries, is it? I remember in game... When this was out, there were still gaming magazines. It wasn't really internet too much. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Chicken Goose. It was all about magazines, so on the covers of magazines it'd be like cheat code on how to save Aerith, or how to save Ares, or how to stop her dying, and all this stuff. So I'd buy whole magazines trying to look for ways to change the name of the change the way the story played, but it's impossible. Yeah, more like IGN and was it IGN? No, I'm thinking of the Games Network now. EGM and Game Pro and game magazines like that. Tom, I changed the name to a few people that have donated to me, not as a way to get more people to donate, but more of a, I feel kind of guilty, so I kind of put their names on there just to say thank you, I guess. I don't really intend to play Final Fantasy VII seriously on the channel. It's more of just a background thing. So, yeah, I thought, why not? And by this point, everyone knows the name, so I don't believe it's taking too much away from the game. Yeah, EGM, man. I got all of EGM, and then EGM 2 as well, they did. But definitely my favorite was Game Pro. I love Game Pro. I had stacks upon stacks of their magazines. Loved it. Yeah, I don't know if I'll play Final Fantasy VIII again on the channel. I keep saying that I don't really want to get away from Final Fantasy, but I don't want to be just a Final Fantasy channel. Hopefully I've done enough at the moment to make it clear that I'm not going to be just a Final Fantasy channel, but the thing is, I love Final Fantasy. I don't want to keep on playing the same games that people have played a billion times before. This is, like I said, Final Fantasy VII is more of just something for you guys to look at while I speak shit, pretty much. Yeah, Michael, the clock's ticking, man. The clock's ticking. Maybe if you had huge breasts, like Tifa, you would have stayed alive. They would have cushioned the impact. Oh, thank you, Arius. Yeah, I really enjoyed playing. The Resident Evil. It was really good. I went through and played it on every mode. I finished it 4 times in total. I had heaps of fun, and the DLC is pretty good too. I eat many a lemon, actually. Mainly in my vodka, but yeah. Eat a lemon on stream. Maybe I'll do that for 100,000 subs. Actually, I've had an idea lately, and it's not a fully thought out idea yet. I was just talking to my wife about ideas for the channel and things like that. Just after my daughter got better, and I was thinking maybe I could do a charity event where I get a. I like tattoos. I've got a few tattoos. Got some on my arms and shoulders, and I've got a few around the place. And I've been thinking about getting another tattoo. I was thinking about maybe getting a cactua tattoo, a really bright green, vibrant cactua tattoo, and making it into a charity event, and seeing if I can get people to donate to, say, something to do with children's sickness type of organizations or something like that. Because just seeing my daughter in such a vulnerable state made me realize that, you know, there's kids all over the world that are suffering from similar things, but they don't have access to the same healthcare that we do. So maybe I was thinking about something along the lines of getting a tattoo and raising money, you know, but I'll see how it goes. I don't want to commit to it too much at the moment, but it could be a good idea. I mean, I would get subs from it, I imagine, maybe, and I would also be donating to a really good cause, so what am I doing wrong? Do I have to walk very slowly here? I think so. Eat a lemon. I will eat a lemon at 100,000 subs. So make like 93,000 accounts and sub to me, and then I'll eat a lemon right now. Right this second. Yeah, Arius, she's good now, man. She's really good. Perfect, even. What am I... God damn it. I should concentrate more. But yeah, I just thought, you know, if we had been in maybe a different country, the situation could be completely different. So, yeah. Bloop into third. Can I do reviews because I have a great voice? Honestly, I've actually tried... What am I... Am I stepping on creaking boards or something? I don't have sound on at the moment, so I don't know. Yeah, I've tried to do reviews before, but I don't think I'm skilled enough to like construct a review. I've tried putting it together, but I just kind of fall short sometimes. Oh. Yeah, I'm sneaking out of the house. Michael T is just not satisfying me, so I'm off to find Steve Lord. Yeah, but I will keep trying at doing reviews. I really want to do reviews. Like, I really enjoy watching reviews, especially if they give a nice, honest criticism of the game. So I'm going to keep trying, but I would love to do one of Final Fantasy XV, but the problem I had was once I start talking and then I check where the video is at, like half an hour later, I'm still talking about like the opening scene. I have a bit of a problem like narrowing down what I want to say. So yeah, it can be a bit hard. Yeah. See, I'm really good at like writing scientific reports, or like I love doing things concerning biology and things. I can write scientific reports, but not when it comes to like game reviews and stuff. I'm just blah. Can't do it. I just go off on these tangents and then I lose track of what I was talking about. So yeah. Man, yeah, I will eat a lemon at some point, but I could just eat a lemon drop and then say technically I'm eating a lemon. So, you know. Why was I sneaking out of the house again? I totally forgot. What is my favorite food? I really don't get that asked that very often. I don't know. Well, I've got a few different favorite foods, but my favorite at the moment, top drawer, not the bottom one. Oh yeah. Dude, we can't take his gill. My favorite food at the moment is there's a place called Guzman y Gomez or Guzman and Gomez in Australia, and they make this awesome Mexican food, and they do these wicked beef Guerrera burritos. Oh, with brown rice and guacamole. It is amazing, man. It is so good. So at the moment, I'd say that's my favorite food. Yeah, chicken, man. Oh, it is so good. It's kind of expensive, but you never walk out of there going, oh, I wish I had a little bit more to eat, or I'm not satisfied. It's just bang on. Just bang on. Especially when you... Where the frig am I going, guys? Where am I meant to be going, guys? Especially if you are a little bit drunk and you eat it. Oh, man, it just... Shit, I don't want to be going there. Am I meant to go back here? No. Oh. Did you see the little shadow of Michael T there? Yeah, especially if you're a little bit drunk and you eat it. Oh man, it blows your mind. G'day, Master Chief. Yeah, the service at Guzman is really good, man. They have really nice girls there. I think they're all Spanish or Mexican or you know, of that descent. But yeah, they're all really good service, and they're quite floaty too, so that's nice. Okay, Ben Ash. I'll keep going left then, thanks. It's been... I've played this game before, but it's been ages. Michael, keep wishing, man. Maybe it'll happen. If the chat puts all their thoughts into you not dying, maybe you'll avoid death somehow. Maybe Aerith will learn Blade Grasp from Final Fantasy Tactics and just totally counterattack Sephiroth. Oh, Master Chief. You got the Season Pass of Final Fantasy XV. How are you feeling, man? Are you liking the Ragnarok? Are you done? Oh, Michael, man. What is that sassy attitude I'm getting from you? Yeah, I played this a lot, Ben, but like I said, I played it back in 1997. Which is what? How many years is that now? 20 years ago? Bullshit. That's like 20 years ago that I played it. Maybe 19 years ago, but holy crap, that is a long time ago. Wow. What I used to do when I was playing this game back in the day, I used to stay in this area or the train yard area. I think there's a save point right next to the train yard area, and constantly get the enemies to hit me so that I could get my limit break up, and then I would keep using limit breaks until I got my level 3 limit break before I even left Midgar, which takes just forever to do. It takes a long ass time, but you just blow through it with the limit breaks after that. Oh, there we go. First limit break with Cloud, or Little Kidda rather. Probably should cure Kidda. No, Kidda! Sorry guys, I'm usually... I swear I'm better than this usually. It's just... No, I'm not actually. I fail at all the games. I'm not even going to make excuses about it anymore. Whoops. Can you do it so you don't have to use your limit break? You can't, can you? You have to use your limit break. Oh well. Arius asks, or Aries asks if we have chocobos in Australia. No, we don't. But well, kind of. We have emus. Or ostrich. Emus. Both. They're kind of chocobo-y. You can spray paint them, I guess, and ride them around. But yeah, I ride crocodiles to work all the time, so there's that. This is a fantastic little playthrough here already. Can we use Cure? Yes, we can. Bam! Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen the screenshots of Final Fantasy Remake yet, but it's looking really friggin' cool, man. Really cool. I don't know how the active time battle type of thing is going to be handled, but we'll see. We'll see. Michael, holy crap, man. Did you have the original versions of those games, or were they like the platinum re-release of them? Oh, we're gonna bring down the house. Raise the roof. It's funny, in like a slum, you've got a house that's alive. You'd think people would be beating them up and living in them or something. Did you get a good profit for your sales, Michael, or was it just kind of like a garage sale type of deal? Suicide drop. Holy shit. I wonder if that name will be changed in the new remake. I'm thinking there's going to be a few names of skills and a few dialogues that are going to be changed for the remake. It just doesn't seem like they can release some of this stuff in this new PC world we live in. Angel, I'm doing pretty good, man. Nothing much is up. I originally started this stream like an hour ago to just tell people about what was going on the channel, kind of giving an update about everything. And now it's just turned into me playing Final Fantasy and talking to people, so yeah. You can learn an enemy skill off it. Do we get the enemy skill materia though this early, or that's way later on? What am I doing? Can I operate this dinger? No. Up here. Shring. Should probably heal. I'm so used to playing, I think it's Bad Habits from Final Fantasy 15. Because in Final Fantasy 15, you can pretty much, once you finish a battle, you don't have to worry about healing or anything. You just kind of regen, so... Oh, Steven Sins is going to bed. 2:30. Yeah, sorry, man. I tend to stream... Yeah, I didn't pick the best time. I just had to get it off my head, so yeah. Sealed Final Fantasy, Michael Turner sold for $500. Wow. That's crazy. I value games and things, but I don't know about buying sealed stuff. I would have too much of an urge to open them up, or, you know, I like to touch things and be able to interact with things. Oh, totally random. I use items, but it's just I've got into such a habit from Final Fantasy 15 of not really having to use them outside of battle. Oh, come on, Michael. We need some cure, mate. Bam! Better heals. Yeah, I really hope with the story, Nomura has come out, I think it's Nomura, has said that they're going to stay true to the universe, but I'm sure they're going to change some lore, and they're going to really... I don't think the Final Fantasy VII story is going to come out unscathed. Scathed? Yeah. They're going to try and explain things, but... I don't know, I hope they don't butcher the story in the process. Because watching Advent Children it's a bit confusing at points, and you're kind of like, what the hell is going on? Why is this shit so convoluted? Sometimes I just wish they would I really wish they'd just make a slightly more basic story. I just think it's just confusing for the sake of confusing. It's not intelligently done, I don't think, sometimes, the Final Fantasy stories. Not all the time, just sometimes. I love the pre-rendered backgrounds. Michael is best bae. Yeah, totally random. It's really good when you drain enemies and they go really slim. But some enemies, it just seems like you can't... The ring doesn't work on them, so... Yeah, I did like Advent Children, but that was because of the animation and the soundtrack and everything. But all in all, it was just a little bit too, like... What? I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's because I got a simple mind or something, but it was just a bit... Like they added layer upon layer upon layer upon layer. I just think sometimes they go too far into the aether when they think about their storylines. Arius, yeah, seeing Altissia for the first time is pretty great. I don't know if you saw it when it was all dressed up for the Chocobo festival, but it was pretty good. My first boyfriend, which I believe is Zach. I would love to go back and play Crisis Core, actually. I've never played Crisis Core on the PSP, I think it is. Would really love to play it. Some of the cutscenes in that are friggin' fantastic. Michael T, you and me, I don't think we're going home together anytime soon. Excuse me. Kingsglaive, I really love the fight scenes in Kingsglaive and the animation and all that. I still haven't watched the entire movie, but I've watched most of it. But mainly focus on the Nyx Ulrich fight was amazing, man. So good. Yeah, here's Steve Lord coming into break in between us, mate. She looked kind of odd. Dibs on third. I think I'm gonna go Barrett can be my third one. I think I named him Terry Crews. Oh, dude. I think Cloud kind of has it in for Sephiroth anyway. I don't think he'd be too interested in either of the girls. What is... I don't know Blinded by Light from Final Fantasy XIII. I only played 13-2 and a bit of Lightning Returns. Yuffie is Hades, man. She's such a little devil. So this is, we're gearing up. I forget how to do the all the steps to go about getting the secret, the semi-secret like bathtub scene. Yeah, because there's specific things that you have to get, and you have to get all your costume ready, and you have to be picked by the Don Carlo, or I think his name is Don Carlo, or something along the lines of that. No, I don't think I need to stay. I didn't know that you, when I first played it, because I didn't have that greater access to the internet, I didn't know that I could date other people in that sequence. I just took Tifa on there. She's my bae anyway, so... Well... It was then, anyway. Whoa! What am I doing? I gotta say, my attention on this game is so very limited at the moment. Can you not date Sid? I guess he wouldn't be down. The fortune teller or something? Ah, pharmacy. Yeah, now this is all coming back to me. You use the pharmacy coupons to buy lipstick or perfume or something? I totally forget exactly what to do though. Yeah, the squats. The squats. I really don't know what to do with all this stuff. I think all of these selections matter. I liked Tifa actually. I think Cloud needed some smacking around a lot of the time. Cloud's a bit disconnected from everything. Zell, who? Zell was from part 8, was he? Is that right? He was the fast dude? I've had better dog food. I think it was alright. Yeah. Pharmacy coupon. I think you can use that to buy lipstick or fragrance or something like that. See, I expect this to be changed quite heavily in the remake. I don't think they're going to keep all these themes. I think they're really going to bow to pressure from the political atmosphere at the moment concerning like cross-dressing and all that stuff. And I think Don Carlo is pretty much a pimp as well. So whether this all makes it to the final game is yet to be seen. I know censorship's a pretty hot topic in games. Well, it pretty much always is. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, Zell does look like, well, he reminds me of Prompto. Should I just buy it? What's he thinking about buying? I like Tifa's system of her limit break where she has a slot machine, but it can be really annoying if you miss the slots. I love to play the slots. Think you come here later and you buy a dress or something? Yeah, Yakuza 0, that went totally under the radar. I thought that should have got more heavily censored, but I think they were just like, we can't be bothered playing this, just let it through. Let it through. The owner has a tank in his shop. Yeah, Michael Turner picking up Mass Effect. I'm definitely picking it up. At the moment, it looks crazy good. So, yeah. I didn't know that I haven't read into it that extensively, but I didn't know it had multiplayer, so that could be interesting. You can be my my female shepherd, flower girl. Can I squat yet, or do I have to wait for that? Do I need sound to squat though? Or is it light system? Because I don't have... my sound's not turned on at the moment. I don't even know why I have earphones on actually, because there's no sound coming out of it. Yeah, Chocobo... I didn't even think about that. Like, Chocobo breeding will be pretty cool. I'm still really worried about the episodic nature of it all. Hopefully the episodes are pretty much as the discs broke it up in the first game, but I don't know. That chick's not even interested. Oh, this guy... Do we need to get some type of thing for his stomach? Why have I got visions of someone needs some, like, anti-lax or something like that? Dude. Is he throwing up or is he, like, jerking off or something or what? Yeah, if it's got multiplayer, then definitely I'm gonna be getting people on from the channel to play. I can't order from the counter, mate. You lied to me, buddy. So I can't do much in here at the moment, can I? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't know what... like I said, I haven't played the other Mass Effects, so I don't really know how it all works anyway. I'll definitely look into it, though. Ooh, better weapons here. That mithril armoret's not too bad. I will get the mithril rod, even though we'll lose it at some point. I'll buy a couple of those. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, totally random. Yeah, I'll have a look into it. It's important to keep Cloud up. Or Little Kidder, rather. Mithril rod there. Alright. Michael T has a mithril rod. Kinky. This is a dude, he's on a tank if you can't see it there. That is awesome. Yeah, like I said, the Mass Effect, I totally sold on the nudity thing. I got to admit that I watched all of the sexy scenes for the Mass Effect on all the other games. That's pretty much all I've seen of it. So where do I have to go? Do I go up to the mansion first and then I start collecting the stuff for the outfit, or do I have to get it all before I go to the mansion? Dude. That's especially bad because you're a girl. No, I guess we don't go here yet. Yeah, yeah, they say we're too ugly or something, and then we have to get all the dress and stuff like that. Alright, I really need to take like a two-minute break. I can understand if you want to leave, but I really have to make a quick phone call to my wife, and then I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Excuse me. Hey, Nikki. Hey. Sorry about that, guys. That was my wife. She's gonna be home in about 10 minutes. So I am probably gonna have to end the stream in about 10 minutes. I know we're just getting to the good part, and I apologize. But yeah, otherwise you're gonna have a baby, most likely in a bad mood after a drive, squealing down the microphone. The Don doesn't like men, so get the hell out of here. That's harsh, man. That's harsh. Look, I got Pretty Michael with me. He can get in there. Yeah, so now we have a conversation or something about getting in there, do we? Or am I missing something? Am I missing something? Yeah, guys, thanks for hanging around. Yeah, I've enjoyed the chat. It's been pretty fun. No, I guess we don't talk to this dude. Yeah, it's been really fun, and thanks for hanging around. Like I said, I'm gonna post this video. I may not include the entire thing, but most of it. So if you've got any ideas for me, or advice, or tips, or anything like that on how to, where I should be going with the channel, then please leave your comments and let me know what you think. But otherwise, yeah, thanks for stopping by this time. It's been really good. Yeah, I thought you kind of got a little conversation where you talked like, oh, we have to dress up or something like that. Oh, here we go. No, that's not right. I thought after you went to the mansion, they started talking like, hey, we need to get in there, let's do some stuff. Hey, Michael, I don't kill you, man. It's, if I could help, I would. I'll try my best. Did he just... Hey boy, you sure got a good looking heifer there. A heifer is a cow, if you didn't know, so they're quite apt. Quite observant anyway. So Michael, not only are you a woman, you're a cow as well, so... Take her to Don's place and you'll make a mint. Alright, thanks buddy. So we have to get the dress made, do we? Sure, I don't have to get some dialogue that is, like leading up to it. It seems like I do have to get something to trigger the dialogue. Yeah, no worries, Opus, man. Like, it's no trouble for me. Like, I really enjoy the stream. I still feel that I don't quite make an entertaining enough, stream, but I really enjoy it, so... Yeah, definitely a lemon-eating cow, Marcus. Well, I don't know if Michael T's a lemon-eating cow. Ah, here, maybe this is the part. Little Love Shack. Should I go or not? See, I don't know if this would be included in the remake. I really hope they don't change it, but... Oh, Michael. I guess, yeah, you're gonna live on in the future as another character. Yeah, me too. Don't bring me down to your level. You're Steve Lord's childhood friend and you brought a new girlfriend to a place like this? What kind of guy are you? Oh, man. Thanks for stopping by, Ben Ashman. Have, well... I hope work goes okay for you. Michael, you donated way too much already, man. Way too much. The Honeybee Inn is a private club. Only members can go in. Shoo shoo. Even unpopular dweebs like you may meet their destiny here. You looking for a girlfriend too? You know a girl named Steve Lord? I'm getting into this again. Yeah, I can't do the high strung thing, Jay. Yeah. I wish sometimes I could put a bit more enthusiasm into things, but otherwise, you know, I just yeah, I just try and be me. Well, I don't even try. I just be me. So my wife just pulled up. I'm gonna have to leave you guys. Not that she minds me playing, but the baby's gonna get loud soon, I'm guessing. Which is good. It's good to have her home. So I'm gonna save my game. I've really enjoyed this. I don't know if you guys liked watching it. I know I wasn't focusing too much on it, but really enjoying playing this Final Fantasy. I might do it again sometime, maybe at a better time for you guys, but yeah. Anyway, guys, Michael, thank you again, man, for the donations. It's crazy how much you've already donated. Or tipped. I don't know what to say, but thank you very much. Everybody else, thank you for watching. It's been really great, and thank you all for your support. Even though there's no donations or anything, you know, your support and your views and your comments are it's heaps. It's really good. Thanks for everything. We're gonna try our best to keep Michael Turner alive for the entire game. I'll find a glitch. I'll find a way. We will succeed. But yeah. But then again, if I don't continue this game, he'll live on forever in our hearts, memories, and memory cards. So yeah. Anyway, guys, like I said before, please leave your comment on this video and tell me your thoughts on where my channel's going and what you like about it, what you don't like about it. And I'll try my best to make it better for everybody concerned. And usually, if you ever want to get into contact with me, if you go to facebook.com/something. If you go to facebook.com/lemoneatingcowgaming, you can always message me on there. I've always got free time to talk, so, well, not always, but I generally have a bit of free time when I'm editing videos and stuff, so just ask me whatever you want on there. Give you some advice if I can help, and I'll take your criticisms on there as well, so yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I've really enjoyed it. I love interacting with you guys. That's probably the highlight of doing all this at the moment. And once again, thank you all. This has been Lemon Eating Cow.